Hello students, welcome back. Today we'll continue with the miscellaneous exercise of chapter 3. In our last video we had completed till question number 6. Today we'll start from question number 7. Okay, so let's start with question 7. Question number 7. You have to prove sine 3x plus sine 2x minus sine x equal to 4 sine x cos x by 2 cos 3x by 2. Okay, so now see here we can use the formula either s plus s or s minus s. See, I will use here s minus s, then this angle 3x plus x will be 4x divided by 2, that will be equal to 2x. Okay, so let's start with LHS sine 3x. I'm rearranging minus sine x plus sine 2x. Okay, s minus s 2cs. So this will be equal to 2 cos 3x plus x 4x upon 2, right? So this will be equal to 2x sine 3x minus x 2x upon 2, this will be equal to x plus. Now here I can use the formula of 2 sin x cos x. Sin 2 theta, 2 sin theta cos theta. So sin 2x, 2 sin x cos x. Right? See, I want sin x here in LHS. Sorry, in RHS. So I will take common sin x and 2 and 2. So 2 sin x I am taking common. Starts cos 2x plus cos x. Okay, so 2 sin x. Now I will use c plus c 2cc. So 2 cos 2x plus x 3x by 2 cos 2x minus x by 2. So I will get 2 into 2 4 sin x. I'm writing cos x by 2 ahead and cos 3x by 2. This is equal to RHS. Here I used first formula s minus s, and here the formula of sine 2 theta. Okay, then I take 2 sin x common, and again I use c plus c. So note down question number 7. Now let's move to the next, that is question number 8. Question 8, 9 and 10, in that you have to find it out sin x by 2, cos x by 2 and tan x by 2. Okay, in first it is given tan x equal to minus 4 by 3 and it is in second quadrant. Question number 8, it is given tan x equal to minus 4 by 3 and x is in second quadrant. Okay, so now see here what I need to find out. First I will find out cos x by 2. Okay, for that I require cos x. Clear? Because I can use the formula, this formula, like cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1 and sin 2 theta equal to 2, sorry, not sin 2 theta, or cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So see, from this I can use the formula cos square theta equal to cos 2 theta plus 1. So I write down 1 plus cos 2 theta upon 2. So cos theta equal to square root of 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. So cos theta equal to square root of 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Similarly, when I will solve this, okay, I will get sin theta equal to square root of 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Here, so now here we will use 2, you can either use cos x by 2 equal to square root of 1 plus cos x by 2. See, the angle is double, and sin x by 2, that is equal to square root of 1 minus cos x by 2. So if I'm able to find out cos x, I will be able to find out cos x by 2, sin x by 2, and taking the ratio of sin x by 2 and cos x by 2, we will get tan x by 2. Okay, clear? We will be using these two formulas. Now, tan x is equal to minus 4 by 3 and x is in second quadrant. So to find out cos x from tan x, I need to find out first sec x, and taking its ratio, I will get cos x. Okay, so sec square x minus tan square x equal to 1. So sec square x equal to 1 plus tan square x. It will be equal to 1 plus square of 4 by 3 minus 4 by 3. So sec x, this will be equal to, it is square, so here I will take a square. 1 plus 4 square 16, 3 square 9, and as it is minus in square it will be, so here will be square plus. Okay, so I will get, this will be 9 plus 16, 25. This will be equal to square root of 25 by 9. Right, so this will be equal to plus minus 5 by 3. Now as it is given in second quadrant, as x is in second quadrant, okay, sec x will be equal to minus 5 by 3 because it is negative in second quadrant. So cos x, reciprocal of sec x, it will be minus 3 upon 5. Okay, so now to find out sin x by 2, sin x by 2, this is equal to square root of 1 minus cos x upon 2. So this will be equal to 1 minus, what is cos x? Minus 3 by 5, so it will be plus 3 by 5 upon 2. So 5 plus 3 upon 5, and these 2, so 5 2s are 10. So this will be equal to square root of 5 plus 3, 8 by 10. Square root of 8 by 10. Okay, so this will be equal to 2 5s are 2 4s are, so I will get 2 by root 5. Okay, I will multiply by root 5, divide by root 5. Okay, so I get sin x by 2 is equal to root 5 upon root 5 into root 5, 5. This is the value of sin x by 2. Okay, now cos x by 2, this will be equal to root of 1 plus cos x upon 2. So this will be root of 1 minus 3 by 5 upon 2. So here I will get square root of 5 minus 3, that is 2 upon 5 into 2, that is 10. So I will get root 1 upon 10. So cos x by 2, that is equal to 1 by root 10. This is the value of cos x upon 2. Here, okay, sorry, there is a mistake. Here it's 2 by root 10, not 1 by root 10. So it will be 2 ones are 2 5s are. So it will be 1 by root 5. So multiply by root 5, divide by root 5. I will get cos x by 2 equal to root 5 upon 5. Right, this is the value of cos x by 2. Tan x by 2, that is the ratio of sin x by 2 upon cos x by 2. So what is sin x by 2? 2 root 5 by 5, and cos x by 2, root 5 by 5. So 5 gets cancelled, root 5 gets cancelled. So tan x by 2, this is equal to 2. This is the value of tan x by 2. Here, so see, remember what I did. First, I found out sec x using the formula sec square x minus tan square x. Took its reciprocal, so I got cos x. Now, if I get cos x, I have the formula for sin x by 2 and cos x by 2. So, using that formula, I found out sin x by 2 and cos x by 2. And taking the ratio of sin x by 2 and cos x by 2, I found tan x by 2. Okay, so taking the ratio of sin x by 2 and cos x by 2, I found out tan x by 2. Here, so note down question number 8. And see here, x was given in second quadrant, means 0 less than x less than, sorry, second quadrant means pi by 2 less than x less than pi. Okay, so I require x by 2. So when I divide by 2, it will be pi by 4 less than x by 2 less than pi by 2. Clear? So in this is first quadrant. So in first quadrant, all the three sine, cos and tan are positive. Clear? So that's why I use the plus sign. Now let's move to the next, that is question number 9. Question number 9, cos x is equal to minus 1 by 3 and x is in third quadrant. Now, x is in third quadrant, that means 0 less than, sorry, pi less than x less than 3 pi by 2. Okay, so we require x by 2, so divide by 2, I will get pi by 2 less than x by 2 less than 3 pi by 4. So this is second quadrant. Okay, x is in third quadrant and x by 2 is in second quadrant. Okay, now here directly value of cos x is given, so I will write down directly cos x by 2 square root of 1 plus cos x by 2 and sin x by 2, that will be equal to square root of 1 minus cos x by 2. Okay, so now putting the value of cos x, I can easily find out the value of cos x by 2 and sin x by 2. But remember, the value of cos x by 2 will be negative because it is in second quadrant, and sin x by 2 will be positive. Okay, so I am giving it you for you to solve this sum. Clear? And after finding cos x by 2 and sin x by 2, take the ratio tan x by 2, that will be equal to cos x by 2 upon sin x by 2. This answer will be negative. Okay? So I have just taught you the method of solving question number 9. You have to solve it by yourself. Here, now let's move to the last of this chapter as well as exercise, that is question number 10. Question number 10. Sin x equal to 1 by 4 and x is in second quadrant. That means pi by 2 less than x less than pi. Okay. Now I want x by 2. Cos x by 2, sin x by 2, tan x by 2. So divide by 2, pi by 2 upon 2, pi by 4. X by 2. This will be pi by 2. Right. This is second quadrant, and this, now you can see here, pi by 4 to pi by 2, that will be first quadrant. Okay, now I need to find out first cos x, then we will use the formula. Okay, so for this I will form a triangle. Okay, 1 4 opposite upon hypotenuse, so this side will be under root of 4 square minus 1 square, so under root of 16 minus 1, that is root 15. Okay, so what I get, the value of cos x, root 15 by 4, and as x is in second quadrant, it will be minus root 15 by 4. Now I can find out cos x by 2. Formula for cos x by 2, cos x by 2 square root of 1 plus cos x upon 2. So this will be equal to square root of 1 plus, as it is minus root 15 by 4, root 15 by 4 upon 2. This will be equal to square root of, I will take LCM, 4 minus root 15 upon 4 and these 2, so 4 to the 8. Now see, if I want to remove the square root from denominator, I will multiply 8 by 2, divide 8 by 2. 8 to the 16 and its square root is 4. What I get? Cos x by 2 square root of 4 to the 8 minus 2 root 15 upon 8 to the 16 and its square root 4. So this is the value of cos x by 2. Clear? Now sin x by 2. Sin x by 2, this will be equal to square root of 1 minus cos x upon 2. So square root of 1 minus root 15 by 4, it will be plus root 15 by 4 upon 2. So 4 plus root 15 upon 4 into 2. Again, I will multiply by 2, divide by 2. So I will get 8, 4 to the 8 plus 2 root 15 square root upon 8 to the 16 and its square root is 4. This is the value of sin x by 2. Now for tan x by 2, I will take ratio of sin x by 2 upon cos x by 2. What is sin x by 2? 8 plus 2 root 15 by 4 upon cos 8 minus 2 root 15 by 4. Okay, so root 4 gets cancelled, and when I take 2 common from here, it will be 4 plus root 15 and 2 common from the denominator, 4 minus root 15. So 2 gets here. So now what I will do, I will be multiplying it with the constant. 4 minus root, 4 plus root 15 upon 4 plus root 15. Here, okay, so now see 4 plus root 15 into 4 plus root 15. That will be 4 plus root 15 whole square and square upon 4 minus root 15, 4 plus root 15. That is a square minus b square. A plus a minus b, a plus b. So 16 minus 15. That will be equal to 1 and square root of 1 is 1. So 10x by 2. 4 plus root 15 whole square and square root. So square root will be removed. 4 plus root 15 upon 16 minus 15, that is 1, square root of 1 is 1. This is the value of 10x by 2. Okay, so see, first I found out cos x, and as x was in second quadrant, I used minus. Then I found out cos x by 2, sin x by 2, and tan x by 2. Here, so that was about question number 10. Here, just note it down. Okay, students, so that's it for today. Here we have completed this exercise as well as this chapter. Thank you.